Hey everyone, we're doing something a bit different this week, as in I'm playing a video game. I didn't set up anything ahead of time. There we go. All fixed. Jackass Batman is interesting, but I haven't seen non-Jackass Batman either. What would Kevin Conroy would play the heroic Batman. Sometimes I have the nerve to be a jerk in adventure games, but usually I pick whichever option gives me the most XP and loot. I usually go for the generally good way. Whoops, I totally fucked that up. I usually go for the good guy way of doing it because, god damn it, OBS. Because the bad guy way usually isn't very satisfying. So, in total, I think between everyone sort of saying regular Batman could be interesting, I think it's about a tie. Alright, let's get this started anyway. I have a feeling I'm going to need to do some adjustments. Oh, and thank you for the 100 gay bits, Andy. While we deliberate, let's first celebrate incoming truck noises. Alright, let's get this capturing properly. Ugh, Moonlighter. I was surprised at how bad that game felt to play. It should be capturing, but it's not. I'm going to see about changing it to a windowed mode, because it's a Telltale game, so of course it forces full screen right away. Oh, don't you dare go into the game without giving me an options menu. I swear to God, I'll slap the shit out of you, Telltale. Alright, audio, video, blah blah blah, display subtitles. Why is there no... Okay, I can hit Alt-Enter to make it windowed. I'm gonna have to force it to go to a reasonable resolution for a window, though. Because this game has absolutely no useful options. This is very much a lazy PC port. Alright. It's technically on my list for later this year. I'll have to catch y'all's VOD and see if I need to update the schedule. Oh, you mean Batman here? Alright, let's see. Control, Shift, comma. There we go. There's a reasonable side. It's still not capturing correctly, though. Reset transform. And then I'm also going to have to do it in window capture, I guess. Let's try window capture. Is that going to work? Oh, I see what's happening. So that black screen you saw was actually the webcam. So that's fun. It's capturing just fine, but there was the webcam there. So this is extremely dark, and I'm going to brighten it up a little bit. Just to make sure y'all can actually see. Alright, I'm making sure that the bat signal is barely visible for y'all, because that's what it says to do. That should be good. Alright, so have we decided good Batman or bad Batman? I believe that choice also determines in the second season, it determines who, well, it determines what the other character is. Bad Road votes good. In the middle of a stream, Windows took my camera from FaceRig and made my 2006 webcam into my OBS mic. Yeah, it's done that to me a few times too. Bat good? Alright. Oh, now a graphics menu popped up that was not there before. It says it's at the right resolution at least. Render quality. Oh, I remember this. It had so much fucking trouble running at a reasonable speed without altering some of these options. Specifically, it was the render quality, which is actually lighting. So that's just a confusing name for that. Let's see if it has controller support. It does. Whoa. There's a few of these that have controller support on consoles, but not on PC, which is weird. So we can put the mouse aside for now. And I think we're good to go. Alright. Now we start on... Oh, it won't let me start on the season pass. Why is that in this menu? That's a weird place to show that. Alright, restart episode 1. It will delete your saved game for any episode beyond this one. That's the idea, yeah, thanks. Oh, apparently there's crowd play, but fuck that. It's an interesting idea, but this game's series adapts to the choices you make. This story is tailored by how you play. I agree, Bad Road. In this case, I made it so I could see it extremely well, but Twitch makes shit darker. So y'all should be able to see it how they intended. City Hall, 8:32 p.m.
Hey, what are you...
Ah, that went well.
Get it open. On it.
How did y'all not see that bright red laser?
Think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us. Christ. Move in.
Black, red, and dark gray. Hey, Alma. That pretty much sums up most modern incarnations of Batman.
Gordon, they're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey, wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
I don't do
Ever seen
backup.
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
It's pretending it's interactive. Isn't that adorable? I'm Batman! Alright, time to Batman. Oh, it skips like that a lot too.
Bruce,
Because it's a lazy
can't keep
PC
doing
port.
this. I have to. No one else will. Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Yeah, well, that's the point. Let them come.
Shit!
Harvey Dent. Y'all seeing that sign?
Go! Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
Whoosh.
What was that?
What was that noise? I should play Metal Gear Solid 5 on stream at some point. It's such a bad game, though. There we go. Bye.
Back to back, circle up!
Hey y'all. You ever had a grenade thrown at you by a bat? Still haven't. He dropped it.
What the hell is this?
Yoink. 1 down. 2 down. Red down. Guys are about to
I know
get
you're
blue
trying
down.
to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Ah, we're not doing the monster run. We already decided that.
Come on!
Kick him in the face. Scary pincushion monster. Look at my bat blood. You missed. Finisher. It's a good finisher. Shit. Close enough. Apparently it counted. Either that or the quick time events are actually impossible to fail here.
Behind you, big boy. Heyday.
Which neither would surprise me.
Stay where you are! You're under arrest!
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
A performance that causes bleeding. He did, but the rest of the police don't like Batman.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all of this.
You betrayed the law!
Tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
I love his voice modulator. It sounds so cheesy. Ooh, fucked that one up. Oh, I remember how this game system works. You just have to complete enough of the QuickTime events to fill up your bat meter. That way you can do the finisher at the end of the fight. Katie has several bat meters. Well, don't just drop her.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Ah, shit. Well, don't that just beat all? Yoink!
Two of them now? Jesus! Got it! Wait! Do not shoot!
See, Gordon's sorta trying to protect him.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't
I
be
think
killed.
he's the captain?
You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
Telling a cop not to shoot.
Wait.
Yeah, works every time. Oh, whoops. Should have been watching. It's fine. It still hit, apparently. So that one was impossible to miss. Good thing for his bat device. That's right, Batman only got a little bit shot. It's okay, it was a through and through. His
Guess I
liver.
was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll fall.
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you. Bye, Bat.
I wish I had a hanging sky train.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
The public transportation almost makes up for it being a crap sack. Man, if we had decent public transportation in Oklahoma City,
Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a
and not just a shitty bus system that gives itself awards.
Crime rate in half. But for too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. Together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always.
Why do they gotta be a mile wide?
Say
It's,
hi, Bruce.
forgot his damn name. The guy who did a lot of Batman stuff in the 80s and 90s.
Welcome to Wayne Manor, everyone. My apologies for the late
Frank.
arrival.
Oh, not to worry,
Something.
Mr. Wayne. We've all made ourselves very comfortable.
But it's based on his art style.
Thank
Frank
you.
Miller,
Thank you
yes.
again, everyone, for your unwavering support.
Yes, Frank Castle.
Together, we will change Gotham.
Frank West. He's covered wars, you know.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire
You
angle,
might, Alma.
So the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just working the night shift.
Yeah, well then you're pulling a double. No one came here tonight to see me.
Some champagne.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. A little liquid courage before facing your adoring public. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as
You're
mayor,
right, the champagne
you'll be
will
a
help
hero for
Bruce.
funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before.
Come on, you can't not.
All right. How about, put a dent in crime?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there.
We have to
Alright, I'm gonna be a real piece of shit to the Mafia.
Well, we can start with a few hands.
That way everyone can see me being a piece of shit to the Mafia. Every city in the DC universe is a mix of like 5 different cities, yeah. It's like a lot of people
Wayne,
say
I'd
that
like to
Gotham
introduce
is
you to
Bob and Regina.
specifically Chicago, but that's not true.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband
Has a lot of
Mayor
Chicago
Hill.
influence.
I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in
Why
you.
would you believe in a rich
After all,
family?
Whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, I'm flattered, truly, but this night is about getting Harvey Dent elected so he can fix those potholes.
I think I speak for half the room when I say politicians are puppets.
Oh, come on now, Bob. I'm not a politician. I'm a crusader. No strings attached.
Without a
Old
cape, though.
families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall. That Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
Oh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals.
You hear that?
We'll be
They actually
dedicated
want to
to
replace
Thomas and Martha
Arkham in
Wayne,
this version of the
in hopes that their
universe.
fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, oh, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... Well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, Harvey is the one who's been behind the project since day one. A vote for him is a vote for the memory of my parents.
You'll have it.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Harvey's fake smile is kind of creepy,
doubted you, but
and I
that went
like
better
that they
than
went like
expected.
that.
It is a night of ringing
Can
endorsements.
see his face soften as they walk. It's really good if cartoonish facial animation.
Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick. This is quite the social event, Mr.
Oh,
Wayne.
come on now, it's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing?
How you doing?
You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Everyone loves the host. You're king for a day.
Just a day? I would have guessed Bruce Wayne has that feeling year-round.
Yeah, well, I take nights and weekends off.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Actually, it's lipstick.
Well, no wonder you were late. Say no more.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally.
Vicky Vale plays a different role in almost every
Carmen
incarnation,
Falcone?
and I think that's
Is the
fascinating.
Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
Oh, Harvey. Is that blood? I hope this is
What
not
kind of business
Chris's
do you think
blood.
he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us.
I'm gonna be a
Just
real
hear him
piece of
out
shit.
Before you kick him out, Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
I don't want him in my home.
Actually, you don't want him angry. Trust me.
Well,
Word
let's
of
go
warning,
make him
Bruce.
angry.
Play nice.
Nah, we're not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Right. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill has... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Oh, come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Everything Falcone
What did I say?
wants, I'm going to refuse him. Now you get the clamps.
Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Well, I would say you can uphold the law and still do what's right.
To a point. No one gets remembered for staying in the middle.
Said anything about the middle?
Like no more warnings. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So,
Oh,
let's
you
talk
guys are a different
relationship.
kind of lawmaker.
Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine this is me, and these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected.
Remember, this engine does not
That's why I
support
came
physics.
tonight to
This
your
is all
lovely
hand-drawn,
home.
or hand-animated.
Hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hey, this isn't a deal with the devil. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
I think I'll have someone see you out.
Okay. Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
No, I said, I'll have someone
Master
see you
Bruce,
out.
Your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. He's gonna get what's coming to him.
The owner's a prick.
It's me.
The jerk and the bold. How about the brave and the bastard? Episode 1. Realm of Shadows.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in. Last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. We have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really...
Now I can walk around.
Any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign?
Nearly fell off a building for this?
Promising young politicians.
What newscaster wears an open shirt turtleneck? I guess that one.
Crews have given up trying to
Well, not that one, but the other one.
processing center owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area.
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
God, Bruce. Dummy, dummy, dummy.
Can deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. And I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
Was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge.
The newest addition. You can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
Cut him down.
Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success.
Samuels are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrim.
I should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
Are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died.
Holographic lenses? Voice modulation? Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
2 more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been...
That's right, he's talking to Batman.
Escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane...
He's an adventure game protagonist. They all talk to themselves. Just all the time.
The suit absorbed most of the damage from that gunshot. I've got to protect my back, even from the police.
Approach and call police immediately. Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect
Fucking
today.
Jack Ryder.
Possible for landlords.
That's who wears an open shirt turtleneck.
The new law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve the city's aging buildings.
Come on, Gaston, you can come on up.
Occupied by families for
Noisy ass dog.
So if you come home from work tonight and find all your stuff on the
So anyone who's not familiar with Jack Ryder, he's kind of Bill O'Reilly.
And if you can believe it, now you can't even trust the valets. More on this after the break.
Here's information on the various characters. You could read through all of them, but there's a lot. So we're not going to do that. He does kind of look like Vernon from TMNT here.
Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's
That's the Masked, exactly.
families aren't true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent calls upon Mayor's office to take a public stand against the wave of vigilante action sweeping the streets.
Attorney Harvey Dent just
Police Lieutenant tapped to lead task force. Okay, he's a lieutenant right now. So not even a captain. Wayne Enterprises funds Arkham Asylum replacement.
we can make a dent in Gotham's crime. But it starts with you. Vote for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayoral seat.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold
Let's
any
find out what was so important.
Will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
He's hacking. You can tell because he's typing.
This is a map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before.
Yeah, I can't think of a
She's
bad
just
Alfred.
A tourist. I'll check the codex.
Let's see. Gotham feed? Codex? That's the Gotham feed, right? Every time he's typing, it's just, hey Barbara, do me a solid. Hey B. Annie played Arkham Asylum way back. Alright, that's still nothing.
Found her.
New criminal on the scene, tied to several recent break-ins. She's effective and doesn't leave many clues. Currently, the GCPD has no leads. I wish I knew more about her. The worst kind of gangster, one who tries to mingle with high society. Seems to have his hands in everything, including smuggling, real estate, bribery, and fraud. I could haul him to jail, but he'd walk the next day. I could shut down one operation, but 2 more would pop up in its place. His empire is vast and multi-layered. Finding hard admissible evidence is required for a conviction.
Not much to find, apparently.
A few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. Yeah, I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out, Al. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
I have a job to do, okay? A responsibility to this city. You know why I do this.
For the car, I presume.
Well, the car.
Oh yes, you drive that thing like a bat out of hell. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Arc, 6 a.m.
What,
Oz.
20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now,
Do you think every part of him is half covered in bubbly scars?
I think he just wants to reconnect. Criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
A lot can change over the years. If I remember correctly, Oswald was fond of the old firecrackers in the toilet trick. I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
No, Bad Road, he looks like he is a mud mask. No, that's more of a mud suit.
Where are you, Oz?
Somewhere over the rainbow. Guy's suspicious. I'm gonna beat him up. Not working. Hey, am I uncomfortably close to you? So what you doing? Just warming your hands? That's cool. I'm Batman. This is the Batman who's also Sherlock Holmes, I'm sure.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, you mind? I'm gonna warm my hands on this barrel if you're not using it. And then he actually did. Running late, meet you by the statue.
There's the statue, but no Oz.
Well, yeah, he just texted you with running late. Aw, man. Smoking Man. He's my favorite superhero.
Hey.
Beat it.
Rude. Hey, am I standing uncomfortably close? Hey, what you doing? Smoking a cigarette? Can I have one? Oh. A plaque, a shopping cart, some graffiti. Just because he's a multi-billionaire doesn't mean he thought to go by the convenience store earlier. Cobblepot Park. Hey, guy. What you doing? Still smoking? Man, that cigarette lasts a while, huh? That a 100? It's a 120? You like the Virginia Slims? It's cool, man. You do you. Kings are a ripoff anyway, huh?
Watch wallet cash.
Watch wallet cash.
Through you. Hey, you heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for?
You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. The next one kills you.
End him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right?
How are you, gentlemen?
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do? Stay down!
Hello, gun.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Miller Lowlife, the brownest of beers.
This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, yeah, good as new.
Hi there, Insane
How's
Dude
it right,
2002.
little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
Oh, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. At least
No, no, this is Oz.
Oh, that's very
He's
thoughtful
skinny
of
in
you.
Yeah,
this.
it's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, like this.
We've had some problems in the
Used
past.
to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
Well, those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh?
It's very
Same
common
place
sense
that
rules,
ground
just
my
laid
family
out
to
very
dust.
plainly.
Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering.
Exactly. Don't be a chungus.
You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin to the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
It remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Oh yeah, it was all executive shit.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
I mean, that wouldn't even be much of a spoiler. He's the fucking Penguin, right?
Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly.
Since when does anyone keep it
We're
PG-13 in this
about
chat?
Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Now, Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. With this facility and our next
All right,
mayor,
let's suck up to Harvey
we
more.
can put a dent in crime.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
Golf clap.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My
Julia
sources say you welcomed
Remark.
the alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You and Mr. Dent even spoke with him behind closed doors.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
Gotta ignore it this time.
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
My parents were entrepreneurs, philanthropists, not common criminals. It's absurd.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce.
I'm literally just finding out about this. Come on, people.
We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Again? There's parts of this that are taken from the comics and parts that are original.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
There's gotta be a mistake.
That's what we're here to find out. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe you did.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises.
The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive. Hate to be the guy doing your taxes.
And what do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Alright, bye-bye. It looks like the Waynes have been framed.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
His image of his parents has been shattered.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
This is the second time you've shown up uninvited.
Well, it's difficult to book a meeting with you.
Well, I enjoy my privacy.
Enjoyed. Past tense. Sorry, but if the press has their way, you're not gonna have any for a while. Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations.
Now, the Waynes are usually a beloved
magically
family in most
appear.
canons.
Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Well, first guess, nosy reporters.
The public's
I'm
fascinated
rude.
with you, Mr. Wayne. A scandal like this, it's a reporter's dream. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
Ah, let's give a
Alright.
quote.
Whenever you're ready.
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get...
That's not what I said to say.
Understood.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear. You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies. My family. We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Cafe Trist.
A warrant?
Surprisingly little Batman in this Batman game,
What the hell's
right?
going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill
Yes,
totally
Harvey Dent
blindsided
is
me on this.
Batman.
God damn it.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made 2 enemies. I just don't get it.
All right, see you later,
Why would
Andy.
Hill
Thanks
stick
for
his
coming.
neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
Do you think Falcone could be behind it?
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
The city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Interesting black eye you got there. I've got a matching bruise on my fist.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selina.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
I think we've met before.
You do look familiar.
Everyone knows who Bruce Wayne is.
Do they?
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selina's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
How'd you get that shiner?
Bruce?
It's okay. Money doesn't buy manners, right? I was mugged.
By a man dressed like a bat.
Freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Well, that's terrible. Did they catch the guy?
Not yet. But if they don't, I will.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
Maybe it's time to find a new job.
I don't need career advice from you, Mr. Wayne. Not all of us were born with trust funds and multi-billion-dollar corporations.
Hey, go easy on Bruce. It's not his fault he was born rich and good-looking.
At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone
Stare.
in my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
Long pause.
This explains a lot,
Likewise.
actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... Why take the risk?
I'm the good guy.
Someone has to be the good guy.
I suppose you think that makes me a bad girl.
Well, aren't you?
You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
It must be important. What's on the drive?
I don't know.
You don't know what you've stolen.
It's not my business to know. My clients don't know who I am, and I don't know who they are, or what they're moving.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't...
Everything they say managed to sound like they're flirting.
I don't like consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
Selina, please, give me the address.
Oh, he says please when he wants to. Okay, Bruce. Seeing as I'm screwed either way. My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
That look.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Zing. Don't screw it up.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse.
Such a good shot.
No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Finally, some Batman. Yes, there was a Catman. It was kind of a bit player.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
This isn't war, this is murder.
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
This in war, this is Moira.
Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
These scorch marks are kind of shaped like a bat. I'll call them bat scorch marks.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Borch marks, there you go. Ooh, exploded human remains. That's my favorite kind of human remains.
Nothing left to bury. Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together. I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
It looked like the Arkham Knight outfit a little bit.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Just rip the door off.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Sure, like normal bullets do. We link that up to the canister fragment.
The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
Unscorched area.
Something was here when the explosion occurred. White Rose.
It was exploding lava bullet man.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting.
And bullets 10 times worse than regular bullets, man.
Good thinking, sir.
They were working with explosive barrel man.
No.
That bad?
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
I mean, unless gigantic mutated cat is a natural cause.
Skylight Club. This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Tasty.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood, broken nails, bits of human flesh.
Well, maybe that's what clawed up the other guy's face, right?
Shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Oh, Batman, you're so problematic.
Don't think so. No proof.
No proof. The problematic sounds like one of Professor Farnsworth's inventions.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears
Ah, they had to go to the gun show. Flex, flex.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
Sounds like something Harrison Ford would say. It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day. I agree, Alma. That's a really good detail. See you later, B.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men got them down. Then things turned grim.
Yeah, then things turned
Possibly
grim.
due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. It was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Yeah, Phoenix Wright has a lot of...
The shooter.
No, they're based on two impact trajectories.
What's it
The
called?
canister
Trial and
dead
error.
cop. The shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there. And would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Why would you give your goons recognizable masks? I mean, because you exist in a comic book world. It was Trials and Tribulations is the one you're thinking of, Bad Road. Now we're using bat tech.
Not a bad angle. No trace of phosphorus, though.
Now do your little turn on the catwalk, on the catwalk, on the catwalk.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Oh, I finally found a cigarette.
Killing time.
Also, it appears to still be lit. Which is a little weird. But it's not smoking. Maybe it's a vaporizer. But then why is the light just constantly on?
This is the right spot. So where did he go?
the phosphorus stains were not appearing. He's now looking at them through infrared vision, I guess. So yeah, he should have been able to see them in the first place.
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work. My turn.
I missed that one. It didn't matter.
Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
Talk, and I spare you an ambulance ride. The police won't offer the same. Not to a cop killer.
Rather chance them than talk to a clown like you. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
What's up?
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
If you're gonna hit me, hit me!
Tell me.
That Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us, called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask.
Erectile dysfunction.
Oh, please, no. Oh, God, no! No! Stop!
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon.
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal! I was just here for a pickup! I swear!
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
I think I need to call the coroner instead.
A bat animal, exactly.
Freeze! Don't move!
Stand down, Montoya.
No. Thank God. He was about to kill me.
You want to tell me what the hell this is all about?
I told you he was about to kill me. What are you waiting for? Arrest him.
Good to see you too, Gordon.
You know each other?
Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk, turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
But Riz, if I broke it, then Gordon would have noticed
You
my
assume
violent
you're a bat,
approach.
But you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death.
No, I didn't. I squeezed his arm a bit.
Your parents didn't raise you this way.
Alfred, you're full of shit.
Neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital.
Why is he in the hospital?
Next time, it might be the morgue.
I mean, he was hurt when I got
Especially
there.
now, during this preposterous attack on your family, you must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Who my parents were, the life they led, Gotham revered them. I could never match that.
You won't.
Yeah, Alma, we call that the old easy squeezy.
You will far surpass them. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I.
I like how he put them near his handkerchiefs, and then they just disappeared.
Back into the fray again.
I think you mean once more into the breach, my friend.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked.
Was it a penguin egg?
Inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything. And it goes back years.
Do you see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
Everyone type at the same time.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can
That's how you
knock
double
out
hack.
Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Definitely James Gordon.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
A wise decision.
He's the one who keeps telling the cops not to shoot.
Fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons.
Plus, one day his daughter will be our sidekick.
No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this. Everyone on the force will too.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone.
He took notice.
I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So I like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet.
There are no strings attached. I just want Falcone gone.
I gotta make one thing crystal. Pepsi.
I'm tired of staring.
Wait a second, he's got a cigarette. He was the shooter.
I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
What, the cigarette? Oh, the evidence, right.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt.
Yes, Sir Jim, Officer
The drone's
Jim,
located
Sir
in
Jim.
Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
I want a sports car that transforms into a Batmobile. Doesn't even have to transform back afterwards. I'm cool with just the Batmobile. Skyline Club, 9:19 p.m.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
Anyone else thinks that that drone
Let's
looks
find
like the drum kit from Rock Band?
Good point of entry.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Hey
One
yo!
of them is organized.
Ooh, you're cute.
So, you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Well, that was some awkward flirting.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
Mm.
You make your round? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
Wasn't Nice and Easy a shampoo brand?
Nothing here.
I don't know. It looks like something to me. Albeit what it looks like is a cubic anus.
The White Rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
Ha ha! Got him.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards.
That's not how guns
Stealth
work.
not an option.
Those appear to be inside of their
Put together a plan
bodies.
of attack. Stand by.
Those are their inner guns.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Alright. Are we gonna... Furthest from entry point, impossible to surprise, will require a strategic attack. Let's see. Can knock the hanging light or the cubic anus into him. You're very welcome, Alma. No one's gonna put cubic anus into the quote bot, huh? Let's throw the cubic anus at him. Well, I can't just throw it at the light. There's more mobsters. Alright, seated gunmen. Are we gonna take them out with the folded screen or the large coffee table? Both are kind of boring options, TBH. Ha! Why spread that? I get it. So are we gonna use the coffee table or the screen? At first you'd think the coffee table would hurt more, but I'm certain we're gonna hit him through the screen. Alright, screen it is. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Through the screen there. Oh, here's some more. That's the thing. Goatsy is always organic. Grass-fed, too. Marble pillar or staircase? Staircase sounds more action-packed. I like this bit where you're basically just choosing which animations play, but it still feels cool to be planning it out.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Alright. Balcony gunmen can be taken out by upper balcony, or... Is that it? Is there no other way to do it? Well, that's lame. Oh, no, never mind. Balcony railing or upper balcony? This seems more Batman-y, huh? It's definitely not Hitman.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Hacker voice, going in.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
That wasn't even a pun, Al. Why did you say it like it was a pun? Get him. Get him. Anus time. Oh, anus to the famous. Oh yeah, that guy is 12 kinds of dead. Nope. Still nope.
Goddamn circus freak!
got shit.
Show yourself!
Oh, he's doing the mobster thing with the machine gun.
I run Gotham!
Your mom runs Gotham. Nope. Well, he's paralyzed.
How about this one? Can't sneak up on me.
I mean, yeah, we can just take out the camera and then we can sneak up just fine.
You think that's gonna work?
I may be mistaken, but doesn't being that close to an EMP going off kill someone?
Get your goddamn hands off of my suit!
No, we're gonna go for the less deadly thing.
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
I think it's more an office than a safe room. Oh, hello, machine gun.
Explosives armed.
This is my finisher today. It's missiles.
You've lost, Falcone.
I can go a few more rounds.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here?
Yeah, it's almost like a calling card like that's a dumb idea.
And it is a dead bat.
Now knock that shit off.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal, because I did not make that mess at the docks.
He sounds like a Muppet right now.
We're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning.
Nah, we're good guy Batman.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Aw, shit. Yeah, he's referring to the parents.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Jesus, she is zealous. Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down!
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown
Shut up, Jack
Gotham,
Ryder.
was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?"
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with?
I don't know why Jack Ryder doesn't get subtitles most of the time.
Hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
And then he ran over Alfred.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built. I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people.
Yeah, there's a
to
few
die.
weird things with the writing in this one.
Falcone's telling the truth about my parents. Then what the hell did we do this for?
This is among the last
Bruce,
of Telltale's
what have
games.
you been hiding from me? Alfred!
And that's the end of episode 1. We defied Falcone by inviting Harvey into the private meeting. We chose to control the emerging Wayne story and provided Vicky with a quote. We showed mercy in our interrogation at the docks. Most people go with good guy Batman. Gave Falcone data to Lieutenant Gordon instead of making the information public. And 82% of players showed restraint and handed Falcone over to the police safe and sound. So, by being good Batman, we did what most people do. Oh well. Next time on...
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them. Your parents were good people, Bruce, no matter what that thug Falcone told you. Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
The evidence you brought me on Falcone held up. Maybe I misjudged you.
Now Batman's beating up mobsters too. Wonder who he's after next.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Follow Batman's adventures wherever comics or books are sold. That's right, this game was just a giant commercial. And next week we'll pick up with Children of Arkham. An old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns more about the Wayne family legacy and Batman escalates the fight against crime and corruption throughout Gotham. Thanks thanks everyone for joining. Schedule for the next week looks like tomorrow is Press Any Key with Katie. The theme is Party Like It's 2004. Saturday morning is Christie's Wildcard stream. Sunday will be Sue with whatever Sue's doing. Monday is Christy with... I have no idea. Christy, do you have something you're doing? Plock, right. Plock the Exploding Man. Great old Super Nintendo game that got very overlooked. Monday, that is Monday. Tuesday is Andrea with more Iconoclasts. And Wednesday is the continuation of Tale with the start of Act 2, which takes place in Georgia. Thursday, we'll be back around to me with this. So thanks everyone for joining. Thanks for your support and all that we do. And follow the rest of our stream team listed here below on the page at truck.community. They're all great, entertaining streamers who absolutely deserve your time and attention. I've been Alice, and I'll see you next time. Good night.